Titans. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go, D.
They'll run on first down. Bacon. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on second down.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Now Haskins to throw on second down. Uncorks one for Davis. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6. 3rd down, here's Haskins. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The safety, Adrian Amos, comes crashing in for the sack. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. He'll field this at the 5. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10.
Watch the screen, 60 Pittsburgh.
Now the Georgia Southern man, it's Matt Breida. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The tackle was by the Boston College product, Harold Landry.
2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Go!
2nd and 10. Airing it out. And this is caught inside the 5.
Keep playing hard.
A big play there for Detroit.
30 base.
44 yards. Here's Breida. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. A quick throw going to be caught by Hamilton. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll get it up just past the 20, and his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On first down, Bacon. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Credit the tackle that time to Deshaun Hand. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Now a pass hauled in downfield. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. 33 yards that time. Here's Haskins to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Intended for Darius Slayton. Incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. Here's second and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys can now take the lead with the extra point. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now a quick slant as the throw's complete. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8.
Caught by number 11. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you through.
On second down, a run with Breida. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. He's got this complete to Hamilton. No gain there on the completion. 2nd and 10.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or 2 miss, but that window closed quickly. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave him with a 3rd down and 6 to go.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down.
Check 26, check 26.
From the gun, Herbert. And he finds Hamilton. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 26. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. Flush to his right. He'll try and run it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
At the 23-yard line.
On the ready.
7-7, our score after 1.
7-7.
Here we go. 15-1. 15-1. Shoot!
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here we go, 50, Mike 50.
On third down, Herbert. He dropped it. Couldn't hang on in the end zone. So no 6 points, incomplete.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So the scoring drive encompasses 9 plays, and the net result, 3 points.
Take your disappointment and put it aside. 9 plays. Yeah, they want to end up in the end zone with a touchdown. I get that. But sometimes those 9-play drives pay dividends later with another 9-play drive that culminates in a touchdown when they wear down a defense.
After the made field goal, Gay back out there to kick it off. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Let's go, D. Let's run.
Second down, Haskins. This is hauled in by Deontay Burnett. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Tennessee getting the first down on a big play of 18 yards. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Haskins. It's caught by Davis. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
A loss of 2 yards. It's 3rd down and 5.
And the Lions going with an extra DB here on 3rd down.
Hey, watch it. Go.
From the gun, Haskins on 3rd down. And he's got a man, Corey Davis. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
And goal at the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Hey, check.
Now it's Haskins. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Able to get there and pick it. He's at the 50. He's at the 40. Past the 20. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. They're trying to resurrect his confidence. Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game, and the head coach said, I'll take him, I'll fix him. The very next game, he started out the exact same way, and the head coach turned to the offense coordinator.
By the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. They'll try to run with Breida. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Matt Breida hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. An update from around the league as our first one comes from New Orleans. And it's an early lead there for the Saints. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put... And that's caught inside the 35.
Go.
A big play that time for the Titans. 45 yards. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. They couldn't contain Deshaun Hand that time as he gets home for the sack. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30.
11 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down and 9.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Out of the shotgun, Haskins. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
And now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason.
It's our field. It's our field.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
We got three. We got three, fellas. We got three. Hey. 50. 50's a mic. 50's a mic. That's right, baby. They don't want
Ready?
To throw again. Herbert. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Ready. 60 Pittsburgh.
Let's go one more.
Go. 5.
Throwing on 1st down. Herbert, he's going to launch this thing way downfield. Austin Hooper, the tight end, was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had to fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Mike's 50.
Get it.
Operating from the gun. Herbert, the ball popped in the air and intercepted. Ronnie Johnson picks it, and he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Solomon Thomas picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Looking to throw, Haskins completes it to Davis. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other, a gain of 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. To throw on 3rd down, Haskins. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
The name of the game, as always on defense, put pressure on the quarterback. And that's exactly what they've done today. It looks like they've got him a little bit rattled. That would have been the 2nd interception in the first half.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This one will sail out of bounds. It'll depend on the spot here. And the side judge says that went out at the 7-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time here for likely a couple plays if they want it, but with a field position what it is, maybe better suited to just sit on this one?
I'm with you totally. I would sit on it and get into the locker room and start over. But if they do decide to try and make a play, we know what the basics are. You run draw, you run screen. I would maybe run a little swing pass and try and get my lineman out in space and see if they can chop a hole into the secondary and see if he can run a little bit.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. This will be fielded at the 6.
The Lions take over first.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. They run with Breida.
He's coming, double up. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist.
A nice job to get 8 there after the incompletion, and now they'll look at a 3rd and 2 coming up. That one into the hands of Hamilton. And this will get them all the way inside the Tennessee 20. A huge play there on the screen pass. 47 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Here's a quick throw caught by Allen. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Keenan Allen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Haskins will throw. It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
That's good for the Titans. First down.
Check, 53's mine.
From midfield now, Haskins. Catch made by Slayton. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run it now out of the gun. That time the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold them.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Here's Haskins out of the gun. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. As his guys are back within a single score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cuts the lead to 24-17. This one taken from the 7. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Looking to throw. Herbert. a man. That's Keenan Allen. This quarterback now 11 of 17 passing thus far. He's got his guys a 1st and 10. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Herbert. It was Trey Flowers that time who got a hand in and broke it up.
The out route's such a timing route that sometimes the guy throwing the ball just throws it almost blindly, just kind of counts on that timing winning. And in this case, the ball was batted away.
Back to throw. Herbert. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Now this is fielded in the end zone. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Titans will be backed up deep to begin the drive as they take over 1st and 10. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they will start this drive with just terrible field position, backed up inside their own 5.
But we have seen teams be bold here and take shots, right? Sometimes you go max protection, make it a one-receiver route, and take your shot downfield and see what happens. And occasionally, we've seen success occur. Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
A check of the scoreboard there in the 3rd in Baltimore. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves him needing a conversion here on 3rd and a tough 9.
Check. 53 is mine. Check. 53 is mine.
From the gun, it's Haskins. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well.
14 yards.
And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
Two first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On second down now, Bacon. 1 yard, the official pickup there, so it's going to set up 3rd and 9.
I have to think a major focus at the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
Come on, fellas.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Haskins now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. 1st and 10. Haskins looking to throw on 1st down. Open man is Davis. He's got it for the Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. As they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. The extra point splits the uprights, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Let's go now. 60 or.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Back now in Nashville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Harold Landry in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Here's Logan Cook now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Titans are going to start this drive in great field position as they take over 1st and 10. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is caught by Davis for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, 49 yards. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Ready to break.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Got a man. That's complete to Hamilton. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down.
Ready.
This is Breida. And he puts his head down and gets up to the 42 for a gain of about 6.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on first down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
I got you, son. I got you, son.
They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game, and you hear a lot about 2-minute offense and 4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the...
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. Touchdown, Titans. Corey Davis, 88 yards. And the Titans are able to extend their lead. Trying to bust out of that losing funk, and these fans have to like this. And all right, fellas, this is more like it.
And I know that if this holds up after the game, they're going to give the fans a lot of credit being at home, getting the support. But you and I both know it goes deeper than that. They had to get it together in their own facility, look each other in the eye and say, okay, what's it going to take to break this losing streak? And they really came together with a good week of practice.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting, because 3 straight drives have ended with him punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
Here's 2nd and 8. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Now it's Breida. And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down, because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
That his first catch so far. They've held him under wraps, but he's got a 1st down there. On 1st down, Herbert. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
50, minus 50. I got you. I got you.
Looking to throw. Herbert. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. This is 3rd and 17. From the gun, Herbert. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kevin Byard. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
That's it. Big hit.
The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and 9.
The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. Here before what will be an important 3rd down. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Haskins going to try to throw it. Uncorks one for Davis. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Intended for Corey Davis. Incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Now Haskins. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 41. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Come on, set.
Well, that didn't take long. 1 play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. They'll run it with Johnson. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Let's go now.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. This is taken at his 4.
Let's go!
The Titans take over 1st and 10.
The Titans offense set to begin. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now Haskins to throw it. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow.
It's a gain of 60 yards.
A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here's Haskins to throw, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
That's how we do it, baby. Hurry up.
He's brought down at the 40-yard line.
Way too many wins, they know the shit, they was hating